Let's go racing on the streets of Baku. Richard Verschoor's got the launch. He needed massive crash in the background. Massive accident in the background involving one of the Campos cars that has been flicked over. We'll need a red flag. We need a red flag immediately. We've got a car upside down on the pit straight. Race control need to get involved with this, neutralize the race. Unfair for the drivers to still be racing on right now after a crash of such consequence. Richard Verschoor has the lead. Kimi Antonelli is in second place. It is Victor Martins in third. And we do now have the red flag. Again, we're looking to the yellow car that won't get off the line on the left-hand side.
Yeah, so it's the yellow car of mine. He doesn't get off the line, and it's moment-by-moment reactions. Goethe making contact first, and then Marty just with absolutely nowhere to go as the car of mine, he slews across the road after the initial contact. It's worst-case scenario, and it's always the drivers towards the rear of the field, but it's that's a horrible impact, and it is a rollover, isn't it, for Marty, who looked shaken on the pit wall, and I can understand why.
Thankfully, that car landing the right way up and not being pitched into the pit wall there. Horrible moment for Pepe Marti. Most important thing, thumbs up. Good to see as well the medical delegate, Dr. Ian Roberts, checking in with Kush Maini, who's looking at the remnants of his Invicta. When will Richard Verschoor take us back to green flag running? The answer's right now. Let's go racing in Baku once again. The green flag flies, and it's a good reaction time for Victor Martins, putting the pressure on Kimi Antonelli, and it's going to be late braking into turn number one. Maloney trying to go the long way round. The top four are in the same order that we restarted. It's Verschoor, then Antonelli, then Martins, then Maloney, as they try to generate tyre and brake temperature and then go on the attack. Victor Martins has got the run. Victor Martins has got the opportunity to the dusty and dirty part of the track. Martins up to second position, and that was an efficient move. A fine way to take second place in the race, and he goes on the charge. Rotoma Miata is another one, trying to put the pressure on, and he is going to be late on the brakes, able to move past Juan Manuel Correa. Into the DRS we go. Verschoor looking in the right mirror and then the left mirror and then trying to apply a defensive shape, but sweeping by to take the lead is Victor Martins. Determined driving, and the Frenchman hits the front.
Vicious racing. Victor Martins, though, finds the apex first, and he heads down towards turn two with Verschoor behind.
This is Dirksen and Mansell racing rather closely as we have a yellow flag in the middle part of the racetrack, as we have Mansell in his first feature race start moving up to sixth position, and he doesn't look like he's going to be the only one as well. Mini in the battle. Mansell takes the place. The Australian driver is through. Verschoor finds himself now leaving the pit lane. Verschoor leaving first, then it's Antonelli, then it's Victor Martins. The action on track upended by what we've seen in the pit lane, and the racing lead is reset. Not ideal for Mansell. Bortoletto is out into the fast lane behind Maloney. Rodin and Invicta roaring through is Richard Verschoor. Then it's Kimi Antonelli in a few moments' time. It will be track position, but cold tyres for Zane Maloney. The overcut gives you track position, and now you've got to really work because Antonelli's tyres are fired up. Far better window for Antonelli, who's surely going to be making the pass, and he's at least trying to. This is crucial. Lock up trying to keep the place. Can he make the corner? Contact between Antonelli and Maloney, and one of our championship contenders is in the wall trying to reverse, but his chances of victory are gone.
So we're going to look down the outside with Antonelli, down towards turn three. Maloney's just had a huge lock-up on that right front tyre. Never going to make the corner. Antonelli has to get right out of it, tries to turn around the back of Maloney, but just cannot quite get the Prema crank round in time. And will there be damage there for Antonelli? That's a huge contact on the side of the left front tyre.
Let's treat ourselves to some more battling in the mid-pack. Joshua Dirksen, Paul Aaron, and a change for seventh position, as once again he's able to power through. This is Isaac Hadjar locking up. He was the reason for our yellow flag. He has had such a tough run. Alex, it's going to be no points again, like it was in Monza, like it was in Baku, and it means that Bortoleto is in place now to take the championship lead, because it will be reduced points, it will be what we call column 3 points, but 4th place and 10 points is enough to give that man the championship lead, and that did not seem likely when we left Belgium. This championship has turned on its head. Gabriele Mini has shone so well this weekend, but the feature race will come to a conclusion in the barrier.
Verschoor and Trident will be thinking, please, we need the safety car because Martins is quicker than us. Gabriele Mini just with the lockup, like we've seen so many throughout the weekend so far. Little bit of a lapse of concentration. Virtual safety car has been deployed as a result of this contact for Mini. They've tried to keep the racing going.
Full safety car is deployed, race over. And Richard Verschoor has to keep it pointing in the right direction. He's got a slightly wonky car, so it's not the easiest thing to do. But if he keeps it on the racetrack, he will finally be able to climb onto the top step. The clock is at 0. There is the field. It's a photo finish, and Richard Verschoor will look up and see the checkered flag first. Verschoor finally has a win to keep. It belongs to him in Baku, our 16th different winner of the year. His first win this season. Finally on the streets, it's Verschoor. And on the podium, he'll be joined by Victor Martins and Kimi Antonelli. 4th career win, first this season for Richard Verschoor. Victor Martins will join him on the podium. Reduced points on the right-hand side of your graphic. Kimi Antonelli completes the podium. The new championship leader is Gabriel Bortoleto. And his 98th start in the championship. He is the winner. And it's time for a bit of the bubbly. It might only be 2 minutes to 1, but why not? In the sunshine of Baku, they had to work for it.